welcome to Real Talk. This week we're super excited. We have Dave Martin with us. Dave's done some client events with us, and Dave, I mean, you probably can give your resume better than I have, but you've been on HBO. You've
little something, a few things.
Yeah,
a few things.
Don't be modest.
No, I'm never modest. No, that's if anybody knows me, it ain't modest. Modest is not in there. I was on HBO. That was called the Bad Boys of Comedy.
Yeah.
And that's like my only television credit.
Okay.
Right, and it's a good one. So
hey, that's more than most people.
So I'm riding that out.
Absolutely.
I'm riding that shit out.
Yeah.
It's a good one. So done that. I've done some stuff on Carnival Cruise Lines.
Okay.
I've opened for Steve Harvey, Mike Epps, Cedric the Entertainer.
Just some small names.
You know, you gotta give some receipts.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know how people are in the world today. What you done did? What you done did?
Right.
What have you did? So you gotta give some receipts. So thank you for having me.
No, thank you. And next time y'all don't come to my client event, like this is what y'all are missing. So
listen,
just so you know.
Listen, stop playing. Come to the client event.
Right.
No, thank you so much. When I saw the message, I was blown away because I was just thinking, oh, they want me on the podcast. I was like, I couldn't wait. I was like, they want me on the podcast.
Yeah.
And you have hired me twice now to do your client events, and this is one of the best realtors on the planet, y'all. And a phenomenal person. I'm just saying, because I would say you're the best realtor on the planet. The reason why I'm holding off of saying that is because my sister is a realtor.
Okay, that's fair.
I think everybody can understand.
That's fair.
I ain't trying to mess up Thanksgiving dinner.
Listen, no.
So
we don't want it awkward.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Kim, thank you so much for having me. You're just an awesome person. And,
well, I appreciate that, and we're glad to have you. And you're the first man I've had.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Right?
Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
So,
y'all see my breast cancer awareness Chuck
like
Taylors
and the hat
and even those going with my struggling Panthers, and we doing it. You know, this is the month right here. Save the Tatas. Let's go. Gotta save them.
Yeah.
So. No, thank you so much for having me. Listen, I mentioned to you that I was gonna bring this up, and I have to bring this up.
Yeah.
So when Hannah first sent me the message about doing the podcast, you know, anytime somebody invites me to do something,
sure,
I go listen. Well, let me, because I had seen clips on Instagram of when y'all had done a couple things. I said, let me go look.
Yep.
So I go look. I'm on Spotify, and I scroll down.
Yeah.
And I scroll down to episode number 4. Episode number 4 caught my attention. And I'm not going to tell y'all, especially you ladies, I'm not going to tell y'all what it's about because I want you to go watch it. But this woman just showed all kind of vulnerability for what you have been through.
Yeah.
Y'all will not believe it. If you have not seen it, when you look at this pretty face and see her out here selling $17.3 million houses on Lake Wiley and $4.9 million on Lake Norman, you're not going to think that she's been through this. I was blown away. Wow. Listen, I want y'all to watch this episode, but either pause this one and go and watch episode number 4, or you can watch this one and go, however you want to do it. Watch it. You will be blessed. Ladies, you will be blessed, because so many women have had to deal with, so many people in general, but so many women, let's just keep it a buck, have had to deal with what you went through.
Yep.
I could not believe it.
Well,
so my respect for you is like his went up on top of the mountain. It's crazy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It was hard, you know, to kind of talk about that and bring that out, but I think that it definitely needs to be brought out in the open, and people don't need to be embarrassed or shy to talk about that.
People look at you, you know I'm always flirting with you. People look at you and they look at your gorgeous face, and they look at you a mover and a shaker. They look at you out here making these deals, and they think, she don't go through shit. That's what they think. She hasn't been through shit. It's been easy for her. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's talented. Everywhere she goes, people follow her feet. Y'all have no idea the shit that people have had to go through to get to what you see at this point. You have no idea. So.
Well, I appreciate that.
I had to give you your flowers. I had to give them to you.
You're sweet. That's totally unexpected and not. So I appreciate that. Well, I think one of the things I kind of wanted to talk to you about was I had made a post on Instagram about like toxic masculinity, and you commented on that, and I just thought, who better to kind of bring on and talk about that than a man, and just kind of see, just kind of talk about like that. And
I'm trying to remember what did I say?
Yeah, so the post that I had was basically like toxic masculinity, and it was like when shit goes wrong, nobody goes looking for a feminism or a feminist, right? And I think that right now in our culture, like I am a strong woman, right? And I do take pride in that, but at the same time, like I don't think you have to beat men down in order to be a strong woman, right? And then you had commented back on that, like you say that all the time, and like I'd be curious to see a man's perspective, because I'm a single mom and I'm trying to raise a boy, right? My son's 14. And so it's hard as a woman to try and raise a man in a world like that where it seems like everything has shifted. I was just talking with the girls about this before you got here. We constantly hear all the time like, oh, men are useless or men are this. And I do think that men are playing small right now. But I almost feel like we as women have created that. We've created that environment as feminist, and I think men almost don't know how to be, maybe not don't know how to be men, but are almost a little bit nervous to be men.
Have to tiptoe.
Correct.
A lot of tiptoeing going on.
And so it's like I feel women.
I don't, but a lot of it happens.
A lot of men, they feel like, women bitch because there's no men out there. But then at the same time, the second a man wants to step up, and I don't need a man to hold the door, or I don't need a man to do this. Well, you know what? I might not need you to hold that door for me, or just because I can open that door doesn't mean I want to. Right? And so I was just curious to kind of get your perspective on that from a man, and like dating and what that looks like from your perspective.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You trying to walk me right up to the line of cancellation, right up to the cliff. They sitting out there going, yeah, say it, say that shit, say that bullshit so we can unfollow your ass. Say it.
Right.
But I have already been canceled several times before about other opinions that we will not get into in this show.
That's what happened to Ellen. Ellen's been canceled like 5 times, and she keeps coming back.
I mean, but when you're up there, when you're where she is, you can get canceled and come back.
This is true.
And when you're trying to get there like me, it's a different. It's a different path.
Sure.
Oh Lord, this whole feminism thing. First of all, and this is a lot of people looking at this might view what I'm getting ready to say as an unpopular opinion. I do not care. Listen, I say this all the time, and I say it on stage. Once you have had cancer, and you have faced it, I guess you could say faced death in a way. Once you have had cancer, I just don't give a shit no more. I just say it now.
Speaking of overcoming things, you have overcome. I
just say it.
And I love that.
I mean, look, I had cancer during COVID. I look at people like that. You had cancer? Did you have it during COVID though?
It's a whole different level, right? So
you got to give me an extra stripe for that,
right?
So after having very possibly, I could not be here right now. Listen, I just say it. Life is short. A little backstory is when I had cancer. I don't know if I told you this before. I don't know if you know this. So I got diagnosed with prostate cancer in 2019, and I fought it holistically for about 3.5 years. Because I wasn't gonna get the surgery because of the chances of my shit not working. And we wasn't doing
That's a huge part of life.
Ain't but so much hand holding can be done.
That's right.
So, but while I don't think I said this. I know I talked about the cancer at both of the Decline events. But my oldest brother had prostate cancer and died from prostate cancer while I had it.
You did not share that, no.
So my whole experience with it is just nuts. I'm at his funeral, lean down in the casket, kiss him on the forehead. I said, big brother, this bitch is not gonna get both of us. I got you. My mom doesn't know. Nobody in my family knows. The only people that know is me, my naturopath, and the doctor at urology specialist of Carolinas. That's it.
It's a lot of pressure.
Well, I mean,
but it's a lot to carry.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to act like I was unfazed. I won't take it that far.
Yeah.
But I'm just a glass half full type of guy.
Sure.
I just am. I've always been that way.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if it ain't half full, is it any water in the glass at all?
Yeah.
And if it ain't no water in the glass, well, let's go find some water.
Right.
I'm kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my next thing. Motivational speaker. That's my next thing. That's my next thing. I'm gonna morph that in with the comedy. Mm-hmm. So basically, what I'm saying is, once you've been through that, I just stuff that a lot of people would tiptoe around.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't before I had cancer. I really don't now. Having said that,
yep.
I abhor the term toxic masculinity.
Yep. Same.
I think it is a ridiculous term.
I agree.
I think it was invented by extreme feminists. I don't want to just say any feminist, but I'll say extreme feminists.
Yep.
The word was invented to shut men up.
Yeah.
The word was invented to make somebody feel less than or feel bad about being a manly man.
Correct.
About being a man.
Yeah.
And the post that you posted was spot on. Listen, when the shit hit the fan, you don't want some feminists running up there because they ain't gonna be able to stop shit no way.
Yeah.
They just ain't.
Yeah.
I love women. We need y'all and y'all need us. 100%. I am not gonna sit here and say I'm single. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm some tough guy and I want to grow old alone. I don't. Same. I don't even want to be now alone. Fuck old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I go out and ink a movie deal and make $10 million doing a movie with Jamie Foxx, I still want to come home to my girl and rub her booty. I still want to do that. That's right. The simple things.
Well, I see and I'll just say it since we're being transparent, like the women on The View. I can't stand those women.
Don't get me started.
Those women.
Don't get me started.
And they literally, on one of their shows, went out and said, men are useless, men are worthless.
I remember that because that clip went viral.
It did. And to me, I'm like, it's such a bad, like, we can't function without men in society. We need women too. But when did that shift and when did that become okay? Like 90% of infrastructure in this country alone is purely men.
95.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't get me started.
Right? And
I'll go down the list.
Yeah, my house is on fire. I damn sure don't want a woman running into that house to get my kids out. I'm sorry, I just don't.
You don't want a fire truck pulling up with 5 women who look as good as you going, we got it! Get the house! Get the house! Bitch! Get the house! We got it! Oh my God, I can't even hold this! No, you don't want that.
I don't want that.
You want a brawny, somebody who look like they split logs at their house with a beard. You want a hairy-chested,
get out of the way, ma'am. Is your dog upstairs? We're going to
get my baby.
Yeah. By the way, I want to meet your dog. That's a German Shepherd, right?
It's a German Shepherd.
I was raised on 2 German Shepherds.
Okay.
So you already know how I feel about German Shepherds.
He's a good boy. Yep.
I would argue that German Shepherds are the smartest dogs in the world because police have them. Damn it. If law enforcement all over the world have German Shepherds, there's your clue. I love all dogs.
Same. Yeah.
Now, I will not date a woman who doesn't like dogs.
Okay, there you go.
You weird. If you don't like dogs, I'm going to say it in the camera. If you don't like dogs, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're weird, okay? I could be much worse, but I'm going to cut it right there. If you don't like dogs, something wrong with you. I'm telling you right now. Because people suck, but dogs?
So we've talked about dating. Hannah and I have. Hannah's clearly younger than I have.
Right.
So tell me about dating from a man's perspective, because I'd be curious as to what that looks like in today's environment. Are you on apps? Like, what does that look like for you?
It's terrible.
Same.
With a capital terrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. With a capital horrible. We in October. We in the horror month. It's a fucking horror movie. And somebody sitting out there going, Dave, you butthurt? No, I ain't butthurt. Shut up. You probably ugly who I'm saying that. No, I ain't butthurt. It's always some ugly ass got something to say in the back. The thing is that, the thing, sit your ugly ass down. Go exfoliate, okay? And work on that skin. That pizza face. I say this all the time.
Yep.
I'm just going to keep it above. First of all, we can't approach y'all nowhere.
That's what I go to.
We can't do shit. If I approach you at Whole Foods because I'm thinking, oh, she's smart, she looking for organic stuff like me. If I approach you at if I approach you there, I'm wrong. If I approach you in the gym, I'm wrong. Well, I want somebody who work out. I want somebody who look good naked. If I approach you in the gym, I'm wrong. If we approach you at the Lord's house, well, I'm here to get my blessing. Well, you love God. I love God. Why?
But then our biggest complaint is that men aren't strong enough and come up to us. So we created this, right?
Yes.
We created this.
Yes.
Yeah.
There has been many times when I see women.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, nah, fuck it. I just go get in the car.
That's a lawsuit.
I just go get in the car.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I know apps are a big thing. I'm personally not a fan.
Yeah, me either.
I'm personally not a fan. I mean, people lie right in your face in person. It's really gonna happen on the app.
Or text. Yeah.
And the thing is that all of us when we meet somebody, the vast majority of the time we're meeting their representative for the first few dates or whatever. And
right.
we probably all are guilty of that. I ain't mad about that.
Sure.
But the apps are, I don't know about them apps. And I'm 55 now. I have several boxes that you have to check.
Same. I got a list.
And I ain't fucking budging.
You should.
I just ain't fucking budging.
Yeah.
I hope y'all don't have to edit that. But if y'all do, just put over the fucking. I really would like y'all to just leave it. But if you got a couple of extra Christians out there, I understand. I ain't budging.
No.
Because I have found that when you budge, it's really not going to work out. The stuff, like if you're not someone that's health conscious.
Yeah. Okay.
We ain't going to make it. We just ain't.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are a few of your deal breakers?
Where you have to be into physical fitness.
Okay.
You do.
Yeah.
I remember one time, this is 15, 20 years ago. I remember I was talking to this girl, and you know how y'all talking on the phone, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
So every time she would call me, I would either be going to play basketball or coming back from playing basketball.
Yep.
Or going to the gym or coming back from the gym.
Yeah.
This is the comment that I heard. Oh my God, every time I talk to you, you coming from the gym. Do you live at the gym? No, I don't live at the gym. I live in the house. And in my head, I'm going, this shit ain't going nowhere already. And then the next comment was, so anybody you talk to, they just got to be a gym rat? They got to be in the gym? I said, well, I'm going to put it to you like this. If you're able to look phenomenal in a bikini and naked, and here's the kicker, and when you go get your physical, all them lab work numbers at the doctor look good. If you're able to pull all of that off without going to the gym, I ain't gonna say shit.
Right. Yeah.
I have yet to meet a human
that can do that.
Who's able to do that.
Yeah.
So you can take that and do with it what you wish.
Well, I think it also plays into your, it's a sense of discipline, right? Like being able, so there's so much that goes into being able to, and it's time that you dedicate to yourself too.
It's if I meet you and you're not, you don't have to be, I'll go work out 3, 4, 5 days a week.
Right.
It's a million ways you could be. I know you run. It's a million things. You could run. You could do cross training, cross fitness.
Yep.
You could do all kind of stuff. You could play. I'm a hooper.
Yep.
And I work out as well. Just whatever. You could swim. You could bike. Whatever. You could be a power walker. I need you to do something.
Yeah.
I need you to move. Okay? It's 2 reasons. It's 2 reasons, y'all. It's because I need you to look good naked. That's number 1.
That's fair.
Number 2 is longevity.
Yeah.
Okay? Anybody that follows me on my social media know that I've always been very loud about celebrating my parents. Okay? My mom just celebrated 96 years on this earth.
Okay.
And she is in phenomenal health. She lives a mile away from me by herself. Nobody's over there. She doesn't have to have a nurse come. She doesn't wear Depends.
Yeah.
She drives. She drives at night. I've ridden in the car with her. Yes, she's fine. Mm-hmm. She cooks for herself. All of that comes because my mom was never a gym rat, but she would walk and walk. My dad was the same way.
Yeah.
My dad lived to be 94. Okay? And it wasn't one of them having to push the other one around in a wheelchair. Oh, wait a minute, we got to get your oxygen tank. Because when one is sick, the house is sick.
Yeah.
So it's for longevity.
Yep.
Okay? I don't want to have to take care of you because of some bad life choices that you have made.
Right.
It's one thing if you're in a car wreck that wasn't of your doing. Correct. That's different.
Yep.
But if you make terrible life choices of your own, I'm gonna resent your ass.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I am.
Yeah.
So then somebody will say, well, Dave, you divorce somebody and blah 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 because it's just blah blah blah. Probably. Yep. And that sounds terrible. So what I'll do is, so everybody doesn't think I'm an ass, I'll circumvent it on the front end and be like, no, you need to have physical fitness. If you don't have a huge sense of humor, I'm going to get on your nerves. I am. Now, I think you can, ladies and gentlemen, you can tell from me speaking that, no, I'm not just cutting cartwheels and telling jokes all day. I absolutely have a serious side.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm a fucking grown 12-year-old. I'm a nut.
Yeah.
And if a woman is just, kind of, just extra bougie, and I like bougie. But if you're bougie and then you don't have no sense of humor, we ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it. Cause I'm a jokester. I'm not gonna pull pranks on you and stuff like that. I don't do that. But I'm a jokester.
Yeah.
You need to be spontaneous. I kind of like you to have a little bit of shit talking with you. Mm-hmm. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not over the top. I'm the man. Chill out. But
so I have found.
Okay.
Maybe you can give me some advice. And I know Mary Grace and I were just talking about this. It's hard as a woman to have a balance with men. I think I intimidate a lot of guys.
I'm sure you do.
And so how do I overcome that?
It ain't no overcoming. It's on them. Fuck that. It's no overcoming.
Okay. Yeah.
Have men told you this, or you just heard it in from your friends?
I know that I can tell. You can kind of tell. I've indirectly been told. She specifically was told by a guy that. What did he say? You were too much.
I was just too independent, and I scared him because he couldn't handle it yet. He wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
How old are you?
25.
25. How old is he?
25.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a slight pass because he's 25.
Yeah.
He still ain't figured shit out yet. I'm not giving him a total pass.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give him kind of a pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you had told me he was 30, 32, 35 and said that, I wouldn't give him a pass at all.
Yeah.
You gotta figure some shit out by the time you're 30. Is that too rough? 30?
No, I mean,
you gotta figure some shit out.
The guys I'm dating aren't that age. Well, some of them have hit on me that are
What?
Like 30s. They try and slide in my DMs. I'm like,
what they say? They slide in your DM?
Yeah.
What up, RealTalk girl? What it do?
Exactly.
What it do? Huh? I got a property I want you to show.
Yeah, so it's just hard, to find that balance. I think it's just gotten so out of balance between.
You're definitely intimidating, but once again, I think that that's a word.
Yeah.
That has been used to demonize.
Agree. Yeah. Agree.
And so that's a word that people throw at women, at attractive women, at attractive, successful women.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They throw that at you for you to feel like, for you to go small. Fuck that.
Fuck that. I'm not gonna play small.
Fuck that. I know you ain't gonna play small. I already know.
Play small, yeah. For any man.
Wait a minute. I'm a hooper. You remember that video you did shooting the basket?
Yeah, in heels.
That's you?
That's me. In heels.
I was like, it don't look edited.
You recorded that, right? It was the first shot.
I was like, it don't look edited. That's you?
Yeah.
You like that?
Listen.
You hooped?
Yeah. Yeah, I played in high school.
You was a 1 or 2 or 3?
I was point guard. Yeah. Outside shot, baby.
Fine ass Kimberly Majet. Did I say it right that time?
You did.
Because I've been fucking your name up forever.
Everybody does.
Everybody goes Maguette, like baguette, don't they? Don't they?
Yeah.
You be like, motherfucker, okay, just as long as you write the check, say it how you want.
Just buy that
as long
real
as we
estate.
close in the next 10 minutes, say it how you want.
Buy that real estate.
So, you was a point guard?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You was nice? I mean, your shot looked good. That shot looked like it was, 12, 15 feet out? Free throw line out?
Yeah, a little bit further probably.
In heels.
In heels.
Okay.
We do everything in heels.
Let me find out.
Huh. We do everything in heels. Don't start.
Don't start. There might be some families watching this show. Don't start.
Oh.
You are intimidating, and I'm using other people's terms.
Yeah.
Okay. The term that they throw at women like yourself to make y'all be like, well, maybe I should. No.
Right.
And you might hear this from some of your girlfriends. And I'm not throwing them under the bus. God bless them.
Yeah.
But I bet you've probably heard, oh, Kim, come on, look, lower the bar. lower your standards. I'm sure you've heard it. I know somebody that said that shit.
Yeah, not necessarily like in those exact words, but yeah. Well, and that's why I have a group I actually formed this group called Badass and Brilliant, and it's literally
Badass and Brilliant. Did y'all do the t-shirt yet? That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, but I need to.
Like
it's probably like 8 women, and it's literally just all like-minded women just like me that
how many are single?
Half? I think, maybe a little under half. But their spouses are just really strong men too. Like they're, like one actually a couple of them are military. Actually, a lot of them are military.
Love military.
Say that. Yeah.
The epitome of non-toxic masculinity.
Exactly.
Listen, we are free to do this interview because this people in uniform who do unspeakable things to keep us safe for us to do this interview. Y'all do understand that, right? Dummy in the back. You understand that?
Sit down. Sit down in the back. Well, Dave, I love you and I appreciate you coming on. And
we out of time.
We're getting the cue from Hannah.
That went fast. We out of time, Hannah?
Just gotta get to the gym.
Huh?
Just gotta get to the gym.
Oh, good one. I can't even say shit. You see the arms, Dave. She got to get to the gym. What do you want? What do you want, Dave? Oh my God. You got to have me back. I have a million things to talk about.
We'd love to have you back.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Is there anything you want to say to wrap up?
Follow me.
Yeah.
Follow me on everything is comedian Dave Martin across everything. Okay. Follow me on IG, YouTube. Listen, I'm funny. I'm funny as shit.
And they can book you, right?
Yes.
I mean, you really
you can
are
book me.
funny as hell.
I sing. I do all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Follow me. So I had a larger page that I lost a couple of years ago. So I had to start over. The comedy page that you follow me on.
Yeah.
I had to start over, and it's going, but follow your boy. I post every day.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. Well, we love you. We appreciate you coming, and we'll definitely have
Thank
you.
you.
Back, so.
This was such an honor. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, forgot to say, go to the IG. The link is in the IG. You can support. I had prostate cancer, and this is how I beat it. And there's everything right there. My phone number is actually on the shirt, so you ain't gotta remember nothing. No surgery, no chemo, no radiation. I beat it without surgery. Tell this to somebody in your family, old men, especially black old men, because we bad about going to the doctor. Holla at your boy.